absolutely rustling a finish. You can take me now. I have seen it all. Aguero.
Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, episode number 10. Good to be back. Last week we did have a few special episodes. Today we're back to our normal scheduling.
I'm not happy into the finger thing.
Changed it up, but
I'm happy.
changed it up. It's episode number 10.
Oh, looks
Oh,
good
but it's
right now.
sad, bro. It's sad. I lost all my fingers. I
You can always use my hand.
Oh, nice. That's next week. That's next week.
Take my strong hand.
That's next week. Alright, so how's your week, Bree?
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. Shit day today, but other than that, it's been good. You?
Complete opposite. mate.
It's
I feel like I've heard this before.
We've got this like 5 times, so hopefully this is the one.
Yeah, look, mine's a complete opposite, mate. Shit week, but good day.
Yeah? Now you kiss your babe, so you
Oh, no, yeah. That's why. Alright,
That's a subtle kiss.
I've had a rattled week end.
You had a really, really shit week.
You know what it's something?
Week's good, rattled weekend.
Bro, like he was... You should have seen the state of him when I walked in here.
Like this
No,
is a
what?
facade right now. I'm so broken inside.
The bloke literally wants to curl up into a ball
I'm so
and
broken.
probably die. That's how... Just because of last night's game.
Like, 'cause I honestly wish, like, since from Friday night till now, I wish I just slept the whole way through.
Look, why don't you just be a little spoon tonight? I think
I'm always a little spoon. I'm gonna need something different today.
Maybe a bit mixed food?
Maybe a big spoon for once anyway.
Or medium food because you'll never be...
I'm big, I'm just short. Difference.
Why are we going there for? That's in respect.
Because wherever you go, there's sizes, you know, small, medium, large.
I'm not small.
You're medium.
I'm big, but I'm short.
Fun fact, your cousin's scared of midgets. Why does he like Ali so much?
He is really scared of
Well,
me.
I just passed the midget bracket.
Ah, okay.
What's a midget? How tall's a midget?
I'd say 5'6".
Oh, fuck. You're 5'6". Aren't you 5'6"?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
what
think you're
I have no
5'6".
idea.
I think anything under 5 foot, maybe.
Back to the podcast.
Anyway, yeah, so, like I was telling you, bro, the bloke was shattered. Devastated.
You don't know? I'll give it a bit. Yeah, it's been. Yeah, no, it was rough, bro. I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to sleep.
Slade?
Sleep. I just wanted to sleep, not wake up until like
I've been there.
next year, until United have signed someone, a fucking striker, until we've, got rid of Harry Maguire. Even though he didn't play. Got rid of De Gea. De Gea, I love him, but no, I can't do it anymore.
The white hair kid's pretty good, wasn't it?
Garnacho, yeah, he's
Kombucha?
good. Garnacho, close, yes.
Which is a drink.
He's good, but
Good job.
like I'm broken. Anyway, but
Nah.
let's get into it. Let's get into the podcast.
Let's get it rolling.
NRL round 14, we kicked it off. Tigers 19,
Wow, round 14 already.
Raiders 20. Yeah,
So
well, halfway through. We're just over halfway. Yeah. So yeah,
27 rounds.
Tigers 19, Raiders 20. What a game, man. It was entertaining.
It started off very one-sided, but that
Mm.
second half, wow.
Oh, that's,
Who knew that all we needed was a sin bin to make a game out of it?
yeah, but so 18-0 Raiders go up.
Mm.
Pretty comfortable. And then what, with 12 minutes to go or 11 minutes to go, who gets in there?
Starling.
Tom Starling, that's right, from
Sin bin.
Canberra. And then Tigers went, try, kick off from Canberra, try, kick off from Canberra, try, kick off from Canberra, field goal. 19-18. Bro, out of nothing.
It was on the span of...
Literally, it was they score, kick off, they score, kick off, they score.
This is when remind me of the Roosters. They'll kick off, free tackling penalty.
Yeah,
do the same thing
Canberra.
3 times.
Yeah.
It was so fun to... That 10 minutes
Of
was
course.
so fun.
So fun. It was
So
very
If,
fun.
if you're not a fan of both, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
If you're a Raiders fan,
Oh, you're hard to get
going
around.
crazy. If you're a Tigers
Tigers fan,
fan,
be shitting
you've
yourself.
had your heart ripped out.
I've spoken to some Tigers fans, they call him bullshit.
On that
No,
call.
they
So
reckon-
let's talk
No,
about
not on that call.
Oh.
They reckon they've been... Apparently there was a dropout or something like that from the Raiders. Apparently went out dead on the floor or something, but the referee didn't call it that way. I don't know. That's,
No, I didn't say that.
I have no idea what that's about.
yeah, I didn't
But
say
I did see Tim Sheens blowing up about something, but he wouldn't specifically drop it. But he was
No,
like,
Shane
there was
was,
comments, wasn't it?
what was he talking about?
It was
I
there.
seen it, but I
Yeah.
forgot what it was because, on the podcast I forget everything.
Mm.
Wasn't
Well,
it?
Yeah, so,
Wasn't it the last penalty?
No.
No, no, no.
no,
You can't
it
blow
wasn't
up.
the last penalty.
I remember the commentators mentioning his name on the last penalty, and he was blowing up. But I don't know. I could be
No,
wrong.
anyone can blow up after that.
No, so
Oh, you can't. If the Roosters didn't, if the Dogs didn't blow up in 2015. Oh, they did.
we did.
The rest
did, but-
got assaulted, but yeah.
Sure it was. So it was 1918, and then
I thought it was over.
Fogarty gets in a field goal range, right? Sets it up, has a crack, misses, but who was it? Papali'i coming in.
Diving at his legs.
Dives at his legs, but he was going for the charge down. But literally at the end, not even at the end of the charge down, he's hit the floor and slid, made contact with the legs.
He made contact.
Yeah, but he slid.
Yeah.
It wasn't direct. It was he slid, made contact. The rule is clear. If you make contact with the
That's a
kicker,
penalty.
with the kicker's feet, it's a penalty, and that's exactly what
Yeah,
happened.
but I don't know how they expect that not to happen.
Yeah, of
If
course.
you're going for a charge down, you miss the ball, you're hitting him. Like,
Yeah, but that's the rule.
But that's the rule.
it is the rule. It's shit rule. But
It's pretty black and white.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty black and white. Ever since it happened with the Dogs on
It's been blown ever since.
the Easter weekend, it's been a penalty every single time. So
100%.
it was unlucky, unfortunate.
It is a shit
way
way
to end the
lose.
game. Yeah,
Shit way to end the
it
game.
was very for something like the way everything happened. It was shit way to end the game. I want to talk about Buller.
What a freaking superstar.
I'm in love with
It's
him.
becoming free.
I'm actually in love with him. And what you said last time, I'm seeing it more and more.
Tom?
I'm not saying he's as good as Tom,
No, not yet.
but the way he looks when he's running, where he's very tall, long strides.
Very Tom-esque.
Yes, exactly, Tom-esque. I'm starting to see it now. Such a gun.
This reminds me of him so much, man.
He's such
So
a gun. I
much.
love watching him play.
And you know what? The whole Tigers team's coming together. Bateman's looks fit again. Wakeham's getting involved. I did not
Yeah,
expect
he's playing
that.
very well.
Brooks is trying his best.
I know
Yeah.
he's been playing good.
Yeah, he's been
He's
playing.
been
good.
playing very good, but
Give him the origin jersey.
But they did go 18
talk about
down
that
to the
after.
Sydney, so.
yeah.
So Brooks wasn't really there till the end.
They were at
He
that
did try. He did
No,
try.
he tried.
the
Okay,
game.
he tried. but
They
it
were
wasn't-
at advantage. They were, but
Yeah.
that Buller kid, man, he was going to give up his career for NBA.
Yeah, he was playing basketball.
He was playing basketball in America, college basketball. I know the salary's a lot different, and he would have been a multi-millionaire if he made it up there.
So we choose.
But he would have been a waste. It would have been a
Well,
waste
it's
of all that
still a
talent.
risk because you have to go to college, play there. It's for free. You don't get paid college.
It's good to see him playing in the NRL.
Yeah.
But
But
he'll make something of himself.
yeah, and then I want to talk about the Canberra tries. We want to talk about lucky for Canberra, unlucky for Tigers. Fogarty's 2 tries. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, you see it once a game.
Once a game,
twice.
once a game, maybe once a year.
Was he aiming at?
Bro, he looked
He
like
had
it.
to be.
He looked like it 2 times.
Because twice Buller was right there. Why is he kicking it at him?
It's
And
literally
it's the post twice.
so
it was
twice.
literally identical.
Twice he's grabbed it, it's hit the post,
Straight back into
scoops
his
it
arm.
up, scores a try. And let me say it again. Kicks the ball, hits the post, picks it up, scores a try. So you can put the clips
Look, honestly, if you try,
because I think
so if you go back to that field and tell him to do it again, he will miss the post.
Yeah, but twice
So
in
if
one
you hit
game's
it twice,
crazy. That's so unlucky for the Tigers, so lucky for Raiders. But
Surely it's a Ricky Stewart play, that one. Kick for the post and let it bounce
Bro,
back.
I'm telling you,
why not?
tell Foggy to do that next week. He won't do it.
Or
It's hard to
did
do.
he do it the first time, worked out for him, and then he tried and got lucky the second time?
No,
Maybe.
He
I know
could
the
do.
second time, the first one, he looked directly at the post and kicked it. The second one, I feel like he wasn't aiming at the
Yeah,
post.
he's kicked it.
I feel like he
One of
wasn't
them
aiming at
has
the
to be a
post.
fluke.
I think
One
the
of
second one, because the first one he looks up and looked directly at the post and kicks it, but the second one didn't look like he was looking at the post. But he scores him, freakish.
Either way, what are the odds of him landing back at the kicker instead of anyone else?
Anyone
running
else,
back?
yeah, it was. But that's a good kicker.
That's
Every
effort.
good kicker,
Effort.
every good kicker chases their own kick.
100%.
All right, and then that Tigers again, very unlucky, 19-20. And we move to the Raiders 20. We move on. Warriors 30, Dolphins 8.
The Wild.
Honestly, that was a shock to me, sure.
Did you team? Oh, you did Dolphins, yeah. No, I had Warriors. I think you had, yeah, you had
The
Warriors as well. The Waz, sorry, what a name, the Waz.
They're just Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson,
Like we keep saying, he's
bro. This
With that
performance,
time,
this
so.
performance, bro. I have his stats written down. 2 tries, 12 runs, 116 meters, 5 tackle busts, 2 line breaks, 27 tackles, 1 missed. Bro, you telling me that's not prime Sean Johnson?
I think that's better. I think now it's his prime.
Bro, that performance, I was watching it like, what is going on? Even I couldn't get his repeat sets, but I'm sure watching
What
the
about
game,
choices?
I could remember 3. He had no try assists.
No, no.
But I remember
If you get it
3.
for you,
What is it?
I can get it for you.
What?
He's your plans.
Uh,
What
yeah.
do you say?
No, take my word.
That's it.
Take my word. You guys take it.
3 times?
3.
That's it.
Alright?
Are we watching prime Sean Johnson now?
But he's playing that well.
I honestly think. Look where the Wires are. You've got to be seeing the Wires now.
It's good.
Look where they are now. When Johnson was sort of in his prime back then,
They weren't going as good.
they did make the grand final once, but after that it was gone. Now he's got them in the top 8 and he's got everyone playing.
Sean Johnson is like a fine wine, is what I was saying.
Mm.
Gets better, like a fine Bavaria.
But honestly, to me, that game was so not a warning. What's not a word like? Basically, to show what they can do to take on the Dolphins. To me, Dolphins are a top side.
It was pretty much a warning, like, hello, we're here to contend.
Because like last week I said, Dolphins are a grinding team. They grind you. Like, Warriors don't care.
The only reason I tipped Warriors this game was because they were in New Zealand. I feel like in New Zealand they've made it very, very hard to win there. Like if you go up there and you got to win there, you know you win a match. Like a hard match.
Roosters went up there, right? When it was
14-0 in the pouring rain.
So yeah, we had luck in our side of that.
Yeah, so, but they played very well. Sean Johnson again. Bro, wow. What a performance. Even Dylan Wattelli Zelezniak. Bro, I couldn't stand Wattelli Zelezniak and Marcelo Montoya at the Bulldogs.
Now
They're playing so well. Honestly,
that's
so
like, That's
well.
like, bro, it happens to all our teams, like in Waken. He's finding his form.
Yeah, no, it's different. Like, no, like a couple of years ago, I was like, bro, even when I was watching them with the Warriors, like, these guys are rubbish. Still, how the hell are they making the Warriors?
Nah, yeah, especially Montoya. Montoya this year.
Montoya had nothing,
Nah, he's
bro.
throwing off people.
He is, every time he runs, he bends the line.
Zelezniak had the season, like a nightmare season at the Dogs.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
was
understand. Like
disgusting.
I'm saying this year, they're both. It's not normal.
But they've played, like, Zelezniak does still have that era in him.
Mm.
But, bro, he makes up for it with freakish plays straight out.
And he's fast.
Very, like, he's quick. I want to say fast, quick.
Yeah.
He's good.
He makes fast.
He looks faster because of the mullet.
Flapping in the wind.
Yeah, he looks
Flapping
like
mullet.
it is a
Flapping in
mullet.
that New Zealand wind.
Yeah. So, no, they're playing very well. Sean Johnson playing, like you said, maybe career best form, bro.
And they're so fun to
Honestly.
watch too.
They are. I love watching the Warriors. And they absolutely put it on the Dolphins.
You know what? Before we move on, what's his name? What's the 5'8" name again? What's his name?
See. Oh no.
It's not Metcalf. Metcalf's the other
Metcalf.
one. It is Metcalf.
Metcalf.
He's playing well as well.
He played this week.
My only issue is, and it's not an issue for this season, but it's an issue for next season. I'm scared what Roger can come and practically ruin,
Yeah.
depending on where they're playing
Yeah.
in that Warriors side.
Even thing. Thank you for bringing it up. What's his name? The fullback.
Chance, he played
Bro.
well.
Chance has been
Last year at the Raiders, he done nothing. Honestly, nothing.
With the Warriors,
He
he
lost
wants
his
to
spot.
run every set. Watch him. He follows you.
At the Raiders, he lost his spot, and now he's
Yeah.
playing. Fuck, he's in every play.
And you know how they got back this week as well? Mitch Barnett.
Yeah, what a. Do you watch the game?
Yeah.
What a
he's
performance.
Such a good player, man.
so good. But
What a performance.
because
He looks so
If
good.
Johnson,
at the
if Johnson can keep his head and keep this form going, they'll be in the top.
they've got talent
Yeah.
all around the park.
Yeah,
man.
they'll
Their
be-
forwards.
But yeah, Fenor Blake, too, Harris.
Fenner
Yeah.
Blake, Joe
Jackson
Harris,
Ford's doing well.
Ford,
Yeah.
bro, what a
It's a
signing.
good team. It's a good team.
What a signing. They've signed so well.
But the coach has done so well too.
Yeah, 100%.
You gotta keep it.
Andrew Webster?
Yeah.
Bro. He was the penalty assistant as well. But he went there under the radar, no one knew, and he's fucking
So
done
would you
it.
say
And
Bulldogs,
it is
would you say
like-
Bulldogs with the wrong system?
No.
He didn't
He's
sign
not
any
signing
major names. Like he
No,
took
but he
a-
signed
He
smart.
took a Jackson Ford that everyone was shunning at the Dragons. It was those sorts
Mitch
of players,
Barnett.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
very, very
Mitch
smart.
Barnett slowed down at the Knights.
Yeah, it was very smart. He got benched at the Knights. But he's picked the right players, man. And he's got that core of players, Tohu Harris, Sean Johnson, and man, they're kicking off. Good on them.
Good
All
on
right,
guys, mate.
move on. Titans 28, Rabbitohs 46. And this, again, the Titans have got a double-digit lead. They're winning 12-0 at one point for the 5th time this season.
They started
For the
off so fast.
fifth time this season, I'll repeat it. Double-digit lead, and they come just to lose it.
They started off
It's
fast.
just an embarrassing team right now, man.
Bro.
Embarrassing second half thing.
Yeah, but guys, if this competition, they said if they've won all the ones,
first half.
all the games that they've lost, that they've led by 12, if they won all those, which they should have, if you got that big of a lead, they would have been first. They'd be first right now.
That's horrendous.
How crazy is that?
That is disgusting.
Bro, and the teams included in that, like they have the one against the Bulldogs,
You know,
a team,
the week before, whoever that
a
was.
team that could beat, yeah, I can't remember.
Was it a raid? I don't know.
Warriors?
The 24-0 one?
Warriors?
Who was the 24-0 one against?
Dolphins.
It was the Dolphins. That one,
Didn't they have
24-0.
the Warriors in that run too?
I think the Warriors, so there's a few teams there that they could have beaten.
Embarrassing.
24-0 against the fucking Dolphins. You should end that game.
No, badly. That's
And
a
they-
I say, like, it's a very good team. Just the halves. You need halves
Right.
that can lead.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
Like,
understand.
this,
Understand.
this might disappoint you, but I love to see them lose.
Who, the Titans?
Yeah.
Nah, I love
I
them.
don't know, bro. I just don't
I
like
find them so amusing, honestly.
You just
Especially-
love, you just love them for Fito.
Tino as well. I love Tino.
I can't stand Tino.
Fucking, he looks like a dirty mullet
Fucking
Queenslander.
Queenslander. My,
Those are Origin. Origin, they're all just a bunch of inbreds.
yeah, they are.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always going to be an inbred.
Doesn't matter if he doesn't pull that fucking jersey on, he's still got that grubby blood in him. And that dirty mullet.
Yeah, Elwood Mahoney, which made me happy.
Money.
Mahoney. Oh, that's Prison Break.
Yes.
Which one?
I was picturing him.
That's my home.
No, yeah, but yeah.
Well, it was Mahoney.
Alright,
You
so
gonna swing
you got so Titans. They ended up losing 46-28 after leading double digits.
him? Fuck it.
46-28 get thumped. Okay, Sean Johnson scored. Sean Johnson, can't get over Sean Johnson.
Imagine Titans on.
Alex Johnston hat trick.
Cody Walker.
Cody Walker popped off. had
Look,
crazy performance.
Rabbitohs have gone back to last year's tricks. Very obvious, left
Left.
side. Elias, I think he's done. They don't want to go to him anymore. Campbell Graham scores a lucky try on the right, but the rest is the left.
Yeah.
We always say it though. If it's not broken, why would you try to fix
They
it?
tried.
Yeah, but
and they
now,
did it,
no,
tried,
but
it worked.
now they have that right side as well. That it's there. It's,
Isaiah Tass had a good game.
yeah, he's on the left.
as well.
Oh, yeah, it's a centre, eh?
He's on the left. The centre on the right is Campbell
Oh,
Graham.
should have kept Cody Walker, bro.
But even
Love him.
even what's his name? The winger that played for him.
Sonny Milne.
No, not Tane Milne. Tane Milne
Richard
was
Kenner.
out. Richard
Richard
Kenner.
Kenner.
Yes, Richard Kenner.
He scored as well, didn't he?
Yes, but he had a good game. Him, another one, a former Bulldog. I couldn't stand him when he was at the Dogs. But fuck, what a performance
Did
for
he
him.
have first grade time?
Yeah, he's played it on like 50 games.
Look, well, Titans can make a lot of players look good. So that's all it is.
No, but like I'm talking
But,
about his defensive work. Like there was heaps of times he defended chips to the corner. Well, I think is a weakness of his, but he jumped up over. That, can't stand him. Jumped over him to catch the ball. That guy's nothing. He does nothing.
He doesn't, yeah, just
Honestly, he's sub. He's sub 2.0.
Yeah, just pace.
Sub
Just
2.0.
pace.
If you don't give him a gap to hit, he's not going to beat a player one-on-one, get around him. Nah. But you give him a player, you give him a ball in space.
Just
he's
like
cool.
so, the defender touches and they crumble.
Yeah, that's it. He's exactly the same.
Oh, there you go, the same.
So yeah, we move on. Titans again. Titans 28, Rabbitohs 46. Sharks 12, Broncos 20.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
this?
Saw that.
Yeah,
I think we all seen that coming.
Especially, if the Origin
Well,
players
but
like Sharks would
the odd makers had Sharks as favourites.
be- Yeah?
Yeah.
Was that Shark Park?
Shark Park? I think that's why. But bro, Broncos, Payne Haas back,
You
Carrigan.
No, but sorry, before I cut you off. You said this last time. Sharks will come at you and then fall off the pedal straight away
Yeah.
and lay back and they can't find it again. It's done. And they did it.
Well, Nico Hines tried very hard the whole game, but no one else was there with him.
You know what? He must have been tired for that whole 5 minutes he played already.
Nice idea, bro. He had a lot of guy in him, but
Nah, really, he had a big 5 minutes.
his arms were sore doing this.
Scrap tags.
I'll tell you what, I was reading a stat today. So the majority top 8 teams, let's say top 4 teams, have had a bye. And it's the reason why they're up there. The Broncos have had no
Zero
bye
in
and
their
they're still
first.
number 1.
They've got 3 boys coming up.
Yeah,
3.
yeah. They've had no boys.
That's an easy 6 points right here. That's good. Well, they're grinding, man. They deserve that 3 points.
Yeah, 100% they do. But all their players are performing, man. Like I thought there's gonna be a dip. There was a dip, but it was
Very
nowhere
slight.
near as big as it was, for example, last year. Nowhere near.
Well, like we said, if they can get through this Origin period,
Yeah, there's
just like the Warriors, them 2 teams, if they can get through
Well, let's not
if
forget.
they make it, if they make it through this origin period with confidence,
and no
with
injuries,
form,
they could-
with no injuries, I retract what I said when I said I don't see them winning the grand final. Honestly, they'll become a contender. Because that, if they can get through that, their confidence is still high, no injuries, they can win
They're
the
still
final.
not a contender in your eyes?
No, I just want to see this period finish.
Oh, they are to me. Best forward pack in the game, to be honest.
100%.
And,
And Adam Reynolds.
The
line.
back line is scary, but not as scary.
Listen, they've got Adam Reynolds. He's the best controlling halfback in the game right now. He controls the game better than anyone.
But to be fair, their dip last year was a bit later in the season than now.
It was
Yeah,
round 20
but
last
if They're gonna after these buys. If they got, I think, 2 more wins in these buys,
They've secured a top 8
I think they've secured a top 8 spot
Surely.
from now.
Surely.
So is every team gets 3 buys?
Yeah,
So shit. So
it is. I can't stand them. Just get rid of
With
another.
that one
Just get rid of the
team-
Dragons, bro. Just make it a 16 team comp.
Why do you have to do it?
I'm joking.
Why don't you get rid of the Bulldogs? The shittest team in the comp.
I'm joking. The Dragons are last.
Yeah, I don't want to be kind of.
If you ain't
That
first-
is true.
I
We
mean-
almost beat the Roosters, bro.
That is true.
Anyway, well,
Yeah, well,
like Ricky Bobby
Yeah.
says, mate, if you
Yeah,
ain't
first,
first, you're
yeah,
last,
that's
Ricky
all.
Bobby. So we're
we're on
all
the same boat. Well, we
We're
are.
all up.
Are you guys in the 8 yet?
I don't know after this.
No.
Nah, still.
Number 9.
9? Oh, you moved up.
What? Where are you guys again?
12th.
Yeah. She's so confident, Mike.
Hell, you can be first, second, third, fourth. Alright, let's continue. What were we saying?
Bulldogs are 15.
Nah.
One more spot.
How if you
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cowboys.
It's you guys.
Yeah, Cowboys
keeping
one.
it.
And the Eagles
And
are by as
Tigers.
well.
Yeah, but you guys are like so they're last year 15. Oh,
Yeah, there's 17 teams. That's what I was just saying. So, yeah.
Lucky.
We survived. But I think I fought against the West. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yours.
Yeah.
Minus 94.
Yeah. So Broncos 20, Sharks 12. Very, very good performance by the
Do
Broncos.
you know who's standing out as not a shit player, just an overrated player? Ronaldo.
Well, I was gonna say that.
He does my head.
He should stick to Fortnite. He's
No,
fucking-
not at
He's
all.
alright at Fortnite.
He's
He's
a gun.
He's actually off.
He's a gun at Fortnite.
Listen.
I watch his streams on TikTok. Pretty good.
Molotalo, right?
He's a fuckwit.
He doesn't go out and try to grab the game. You know, like for example, Addo Carfas, I watch him. He'll go into the middle and try to do something. You know what I mean?
He doesn't
Like
know they
that
try to
kick
grab.
on 80th minute.
He doesn't
But
try
he
to
still
grab the
tried
game by his
something. You know
balls.
what I mean? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll talk about it when we get
I'm
there.
so happy with this.
I can't tripped
I
out.
don't come 80th minute.
Yeah, leave it. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, Ronaldo. He doesn't
Alright.
go out and try to grab the game by the ball.
Exactly.
By the ball.
Exactly.
No, but like twice. So the first one where they chip it over him and he just sticks his arm. I got lucky to
Yeah.
hit him in the arm.
Yeah.
The second one that Stags chips
Stag
it over
ships
him.
it over him.
And the guy just like that.
That is one man I love to see make errors. I love when people score
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Because when he
He's a
scores,
grunt,
he's
he's
a grunt.
so fucking arrogant.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Go fuck yourself, you ugly cunt.
But
you,
yeah,
can't, you can't even fucking make it to a Queensland side. Remember when he wanted to play for Queensland? They were
Yeah, but they
They're like,
didn't
no.
let him.
No, you know
Oh,
why? Because you're a fucking ugly cunt. That's why. Yes.
So you just want comments on
They
the
looked at him, they're like, you
team.
don't have 2 heads, we can't pick you. Alright, so again, yeah, Broncos,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
great performance against the Sharks. Move on, Roosters 25, Bulldogs 24.
Who, sorry?
Roosters 24, Bulldogs,
So
Roosters
long
25, Bulldogs
One
24.
more time.
Roosters 25, Bulldogs 24.
Yes.
Jen, did you honestly think it was going to be that close?
I honestly thought it would be 40 0.
That's what I thought
Because
you
we're
guys were
missing Radley, discipline issues,
Yeah, but-
Brandon Smith lazy.
You actually seen it.
What?
They played a lot better. A
Oh,
lot,
the
less,
Roosters did.
a lot less penalties. You didn't have a sin bin for once.
There's a problem, and Trent Robinson, card. I've been saying this every week. Put Swallow
Swallow on the wing, and he scored.
Just do
He
it.
scored. He-
Why?
the one try he
Watch,
scored.
Next week he's on the wing. I'm telling you
The
now.
one try he scored,
He was on the
he
wing.
ended up on the wing, and he scored. And the
Talk
first
about
person I thought about was
Frank
you.
Wagner.
No, because I spoke to him last time. He hasn't replied to me. All right. Solali at centre is disgusting. Adokar ran the biggest muck on them too.
I didn't know that bloke you were talking about last week is 27 years old.
Who?
Borga.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I didn't know.
The
He's not
commentators were
27.
talking about, I swear the
No.
commentators
Please suss this out.
I'm checking this right now.
He's a kid. I'm
Looks
sure
like
he's.
he's 50, like,
Excuse me for.
18,
No, I'm talking about
19.
someone- Is he the highest try scorer in...
Yes.
Yeah, apparently he's 27.
He shows up 27 tries.
No, they said he was 27 years of age.
Because he does not look.
And he's gone
27.
Safari and Junior Borga.
I'll just click on. Oh, don't tell me they changed the way this works, please.
Yes.
Scum.
He's gone.
Absolute scum.
That's what I heard. So I'm assuming...
He's 27 years old.
Yeah.
What?
He's
Yeah.
27 years old.
I thought he was a kid.
What the fuck? Cuz what? He looks fucking really good for his age, bro.
I'm not happy anymore. Hey, could we drop him?
Hey, he fucking fucked up one try.
No,
It was a bit of
the
a low
flick
pass.
pass
It
was
was a
bad.
bit of a low
Alright,
pass.
let's talk through this game. Let's talk through this game. We're just jumping everywhere.
I should not say Bulldogs are the shittest thing I've ever seen.
Alright, so the
So
Bulldogs start off. We get up to a 12-0 lead.
You can't talk shit like that when you've been in the long pool.
Did
And
we?
Trey-
Let him,
the
let
whole
him, let him.
game.
Sorry, I
Did we?
deserve it. I deserve
Yes,
it.
he's did.
I deserve it because I gave it to him when he's meeting. Alright? Even though he deserved it. Because he didn't come to the game. And I told you if you come to the game, I would have cheered with you on the hill.
If I came, I was.
Fighting it.
I was angry.
Anyway, so we who scored our first two? I didn't say the first two.
Pang-
Oh yeah, Pangai
and
and then Red Money, yeah, on the left
So I had a
side.
card involved in all the tries.
Yeah.
Oh no, the first one was.
Except for the first except.
First
yeah,
one was
it was
goal.
a
Lucky-
kick. It was a
lucky.
grubber, bounced off, I think, the post, and he scooped
No,
it.
Roosters player. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Roosters.
So 12-0 up, and then the Roosters scored through Tedesco 2 tries. Tedesco played very well. Honestly,
Oh, he came out and made a statement.
he did.
Look, I'm not seeing up for his form. But every time we play, if we make a break and he's there, he wants to be there. It's just he's struggling. And now the last 2 games, like even against Penrith, the one time we made a break, he's there. He wants the ball, but just Roosters are in.
I don't think it was.
We're in bad shape.
I don't
In
think.
Origin, it's nothing.
I'm not comparing Origin. Origin's
Yeah.
different.
No.
Don't
Listen,
get
listen.
me wrong.
Origin's different, and it's not even. If you break that game down, it's not even Teddy's fault. Straight out, it's not
In
even Teddy's
Origin,
fault. No,
It's
it's.
not. He's,
Because you know why?
he's one of the reasons, but
Listen, the whole point is we've spoken about this. We're trying to play Penrith style. The use only the left side, bro. We said it. They used no right side.
We discovered that.
They used 0 right
we
side.
know that, but him getting out jumped by Collins. is-
Yeah, okay, that's a mistake.
Him,
It's a right
him
in
running
attack,
past,
in attack.
running past the hammer.
Listen,
is him.
we had
It's the
enough
friend.
ball in Origin. We had enough ball
Yeah,
to
100%.
outscore them.
Yeah, 100%.
We should have outscored them. We had way more ball than them.
but
Our
I'm saying
territory.
he could have played better.
But how many
100%.
selfish runs did he
100%
have too?
Yes, but we don't play his style where we're trying to get through the middle. We're trying to play that to the edge, but we're playing down one edge. We work it to the far post and then swing left.
I'm not denying
Every
that our
time.
biggest problem, and it's
Even
a
I
major
told you.
problem, is the Penrith link.
Yes, 100%.
Is the Penrith
And now
link.
they're saying drop Tedesco, get him Dylan Edwards. Fuck that.
And now Cleary's out, so.
Why are we
Thank
bringing,
God.
why are we bringing more Penrith players in?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
We need to take some outs.
Fiddler's got to go. He's the biggest problem out of all of this. Honestly, he's the biggest problem out of all this. So
He's a cock riding fucking Penrith.
We're gonna.
it was fucked. So yeah, it makes it 12-4, and then the Bulldogs score right after halftime at Okar, and then the Roosters score. Who scored the Roosters try?
Tedesco, the first.
No. Porga scored the third one.
The third
18
one.
all.
It's
Yeah,
everything.
18 all, and then the Bulldogs score. Who scored for the Bulldogs?
At a
Coach
card.
Adaka.
The grubber.
Oh, that's right. Scored the double. And then the Roosters, it was.
Swali.
Suwali, that's right, the one where he finally got parked on the wing, and it was a simple through the hands. And then we get to, I think it was like, 12 minutes to go. It's a lot of back and forth. And then we get a penalty. And, an error happened, like on the 50-metre line. I'm like, hectic. Let's work our way up for a field goal. Let's work our way up for a
Real
field goal.
hazy parent strikes.
No, bro, it's not even his fault. The pass was bad from Burton. It was fucking towards his feet. But why are we trying to go backline play 5 minutes to go? Set up for the field goal. Off that error, the Roosters march down, set up for the field goal, take it, and back their defense.
And no one even tried going after Kiri. No one.
No, because the Bulldogs were like,
Yeah, is he going for
you're
it?
taking a field goal now. No, bro, you've got to be smart. But that's a team and a player who's been there, done it. He understood the game, the feel of the
They
game.
done the same thing against the Dragons when they won.
It was
There
early.
was 7 minutes. There was
Yeah.
7 minutes left in the game.
It's smart because they can get a feel for the game. It's like, I'm taking this now because they're not scoring. I'll back our defense, they're not scoring.
And our defense is good. It's the wingers. Sorry, though you're going around us a lot.
Yeah, well, we have
It was never- it wasn't
very
our middle.
pace. Our pace
Have
is
you
very good.
have you in the past 14 games even attempted a field goal?
Yeah, Burton against the Cowboys.
Did you just win it by
Yeah,
field goal?
we won in extra time.
I think that's the only field goal.
But
you
that was
won.
in extra time. I'm saying,
Yeah,
well,
you
5
shouldn't have to
minutes
do
to
it.
go, 5 minutes to go, we're right there, and then we do a backline play error. Why don't we just set it up, bro? The Roosters, Jared.
Yeah, March though.
Jared didn't even march up, bro. Jared literally,
Dragged
as soon,
them from
no. As soon as there was contact, drops to his stomach,
Oh, quick play
gets
the
up,
ball.
quick play the ball.
Yeah.
Then as soon as you got contact, boom, and the next player was up. So Tilly had a good run in that set, and then the field goal happened.
So they knew it was field goal time.
Yeah,
So the whole team, as one, knew. Whereas the Bulldogs, maybe someone's thinking it, but no one knows.
no, yeah,
And
no.
they're running
Bro,
back.
no one thought it. No one tried to put pressure
Yeah,
on
when
him.
you're at the back play, I'm thank God.
You
It's
seen
full.
you seen
Yeah.
they were clueless from their last play.
But winning is you got it. It's a habit.
Yeah.
We don't have that habit yet. The Roosters, literally, it's for the past 10 years. It's all they know. It's all they do. At the end of the
You
day,
can't
they
have
fall
that
back into
either
it.
for a couple of years. It'll be good.
Well, you got to build on it. You got to build on it. You got to learn it. All right. You
Yeah.
had that season where you guys were you were building. Remember that season, the Chor's first season?
That was the season that Mitchell Pearce played with the ball.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but we have so many injuries. Imagine, like we could have been building. All right. So we're building. All right.
So what are we up to? Field goals taken.
Yeah. The Roosters win at the end of it all. Oh no, let's go.
Yeah,
So the
I see
kick-
that part,
The
bro.
kick goes out. So the Roosters kick it on last. It goes dead. I'm like, alright, hectic. We've got one play. Let's do something. And Adok's got the ball. He's running back to the 20. I'm like, fuck. You should have been on the wing. Who are we gonna kick to? Adokar taps it and just fucking sends it.
Hey, Avrila's quick.
Yeah, but
No,
Avril
that
didn't
didn't
even know it
make
was on.
sense.
But
It didn't
Avril
make
didn't even know it was on.
Who the fuck's expecting Adokar to kick the ball?
And the kick was shit because it was like too like centered. I'm like, what the? You know what? You gave it a go, bro. You know, if that was Ronaldo Maltala, he wouldn't be in there trying that kick. Adokar, he tries.
But it's chip for you, so what was that?
Something.
Yeah.
But hey, it was something. It was something. Yeah,
It
anyways.
was a dumb decision from a dumb club. That's all.
That's
But
it.
listen, so that was the
Honestly,
only
it's a
time.
shithouse club.
It was the only time that you took the lead was that field goal. Like literally, it was
They were
we
chasing
take the
on.
lead, you catch up, take the lead, catch up, take the lead, catch up. But this could be a performance, hard grinding game
Maybe.
where he's
It's
needed
probably
to
what
dig
he's needed.
deep. I swear to God, to kick
Well,
his
we've got
into gear.
Penrith next week.
Well,
Cleary might be out. If we're gonna
Clues, yeah.
if we're gonna give a warning to the rest of the comp, it needs to be next
You
week.
have to be Penrith.
If we lose against Penrith, I have no hope. this
You
season.
cannot tell me you're going to lose to a team getting carried like much down the field by Jack Cogger.
That's embarrassing. And
You
you're
can't lose. Honestly.
Is that a shot?
Huh?
Is that a shot?
Who?
Me?
I don't understand.
Didn't we lose against Penrith to fucking Colin?
Because it's different compared to talking about it. Because you guys played, we'll get to you,
We're
alright?
top
You
tier
guys-
club, brother.
No, bro, what's happening with you guys the week he's had?
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Are you telling me you didn't think you were going to lose 50-0?
yeah, it was.
And he's come out and done that, alright? But different. These guys are fucking supposed to be contenders.
It's supposed to be.
I would be contend against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you shouldn't. We're not your competition.
I said this when we beat you, that is not a good thing.
Allah, like, you
Did we
stooped
win?
so low, Bill.
Did we win?
How the mighty
You
have
weren't like
fallen.
this.
Huh?
You weren't like this.
Last year,
No, I warned him for talking shit. I was gonna be like,
No,
yeah,
no,
but
but
you're
just
happy with that win. You should be
even
happy
the
with that win.
Dragons, like you were
But
talking about
that's
the
not
Dragons.
a contest you should be happy with.
why?
You should have thumped them.
Because you're talking about losing to this guy. Cowboys big storm, like something like that. Like,
Yeah, we beat the Storm.
exactly. So it's not our mighty club that's copying it. It's a lot of them.
Yeah,
The
but you
Cowboys
guys
have
haven't
a
had
decent roster.
You guys haven't had a good performance, but this season, not a single good
We did.
performance. Too.
We beat the Bulldogs.
That is the best performance of the
Exactly. My grand final's done. I'm retired.
How the mighty have fallen.
We haven't fallen.
How the mighty have.
We
We're
haven't
going back to
fallen.
high school days. We were both shit teams.
And this is your fault, mate. It's your fault. You brought this up.
Yeah, but we were both shit in high school.
Every
And
year.
then we picked up a little.
I tried to post a Facebook stats. Didn't work. You're lucky.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was coming
Oh,
for
he
it.
has. That is very
He
sharp.
messaged me. I'm like,
I was full I went to work on Facebook straight away. It was,
I remember that from
why don't you post
2012.
it?
Do you remember
Bro,
2012,
if,
friends?
if you're going on memories, it's all us just talking shit to each other. Anyway, so let's get back to it. Cowboys. So Roosters again, 25, Bulldogs 24. Good game overall, honestly, but
very bad.
Roosters get the win. Cowboys 45, Storm 20. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely
No, I
nowhere.
was talking to you. I want on Super League, I want Captain Munster. Thought it was going to be a blowout, like the Tigers, Cowboys. Wow.
That was 2
What a
weeks
shock.
ago as well. That 60,
Firstly,
60,
I just want
16.
to say before you go, Townsend's hair still doesn't move really right. When he scored a try, so
A lot of fucking Joe Bray's gonna go Bolton.
Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to start by saying
Fuck Munster.
I might be a liar, right? Because every time we do tipping, I end up changing.
Literally changed like 3 of his tips this week.
If Melbourne did not lose, I get a fucking perfect round. And the Cowboys, I had to lose a perfect round to the Cowboys beating Melbourne. That was a certainty tip. That was not even one that was
Yeah,
changed.
that was the certainty of the round, I think.
That's right,
Other
Dragons
than
fan
Panthers.
tipped Panthers this week. Continue?
You would not.
No? For my
It's
team?
the Bulldogs.
I tipped the Bulldogs every
Yeah,
week.
but that was 25-24.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to get pumped.
The Bulldogs aren't going through fucking losing sponsors and losing coaches and losing potential their best player.
It's a shit club, I told you.
I think is that what we should do? We start sacking everyone?
Yes.
Alright, continue.
Oh, that's it.
The
That's it.
Cowboys. The Cowboys cost you a perfect round.
They
It
did.
came out of nowhere. No one expects it. But 2 weeks ago, these guys lost 66-16 against a team running equal last.
Has the Cowboys backline just popped off? Went crazy.
Everyone.
All of them. Every single one popped off.
But I want to talk about Sammy Valame. Scores a hat trick.
Double in the first two tries.
Yeah, first 2 tries, scores a hat trick in that game. I can't stand this guy. He ruined me last year's Supercoach. For those who don't know, I was sitting there. I bought this guy. He was like 208k at the beginning of Supercoach, or maybe a little bit more, and he lost money.
208.
He lost money. His break even was like 11. Wallah, he was scoring 7.
As a winger.
I swear to God, yes, this guy broke me. And then I kept him the whole year for the first buy round. They drop him. I can't stand him. I fucking hate him. He comes out today, scores a hat trick. I want to jump through my
Is this
screen.
his first game back?
His first game for the Cowboys. I had to jump through the screen and fucking headbutt him. But yeah, so that's me and Sam Valame.
Yeah, even
If you're watching,
home played well, 3/4 played well.
But yeah, no, they all popped off.
Munster's looking like a slug. I don't know what's going on.
No,
Hey,
no, come on,
Origin,
bro.
bro. You gotta give it to him.
Come on, he's been
That's
popping
the
off.
excuse you're going to go for?
He's popped off all year.
Every other Origin player killed it this week.
Who?
All of them.
No, I do think. I think even Pengai was one of our best players. That
That's what I'm saying.
season.
Every
All the New
Origin
South
player.
Welshmen because they done nothing.
That's
in
true.
Origin.
They had a lot of energy to go. He's got a point.
Valentine Holmes.
Hey, Holmes is
They
popping.
didn't do much in Origin either.
Wills.
Munster
Ben
done,
Hunt played well.
Munster done a lot.
Ben Hunt played well.
But Ben Hunt's just a dozer, mate.
Listen, no, Munster, you can't go off and call him a slug off one game.
Even last against Dolphins.
Oh, he's
nothing.
been slow for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then he comes out for Queensland, absolutely nicks the ground.
That's what he's focusing on.
He popped off. But Cowboys, out of nowhere, 45-20. Just shocking, honestly.
It shows anyone can win.
100%. It's a very
Whoever
tough
shows up.
competition. Yeah, if someone's a slip and then we move on, whoever shows up, Panthers 26, Dragons 18, and they nearly got him. They nearly got him.
The turning point was that pass. That was ruled backwards, and then Sloan takes off down the sideline, and then the same referee that just ruled it backwards blows his whistle. No, it's a knock on now.
So what happened? So there was a kick.
Yeah, a kick, and
There was a kick, and then
Fegan
hits the ball back,
facing out try line, hits the ball backwards.
and then
Sloan picks it up.
But Sloan
Sloan picks
stops.
it up and stops. Looks at the referee. The referee goes,
Play on.
he goes, knock back, play on. The
And then he
bloke-
takes down the left.
that
he was
left
gone.
Beat 3 players.
He was gone.
Open space, and
And
the
then-
referee's like, are we really going to let Penrith lose you tonight? Nah. Come back, buddy, you're too fast. You're
You've
going
got
to
to
make
call
it
for
the
sports
drop.
bet. You're going to lose us a lot of money if you let this try in.
Literally, that was the turning point.
Yeah. What time? It was 14-12 Penrith way,
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah.
And they
And they
scored
scored. It's River scored.
on that set.
Seriously,
Yeah, on that set, they scored.
it was a massive call, man. It was a massive
Reminds me of
call.
the 6 again in Bruce, the same thing.
Sim-
No, like, he's at 6 again, calls it back the same play, Roosters go down the
Yeah,
field, score
similar,
in the
that's what I'm
game.
saying. But it's,
Shit.
How do you change your mind? You made the call.
you
and
can't,
when he takes off,
you
change
can't
your
tell a
mind.
player play on, you can't tell a player
But
play
if
on.
Sloan doesn't stop, they don't call
Yeah,
it.
but the ref looked at him and said play on.
Yeah, 'cause
You
he's
can't
already
tell
in
him,
motion.
you can't tell him play on and then, oh no, come back.
The bloke made it to the 40-metre line before he even called him back.
And then Figo should challenge it as well.
Yeah, why didn't they challenge it? That's another
Apparently there
thing.
was a reason why they didn't change it. Ben Hunt said it, I didn't read it. It came up on Fox Sports.
Yeah, I saw that a few.
It was before we started filming, so I didn't read it, but apparently there's a reason why he didn't.
It makes no
change
sense to me. So, alright, and
I
then...
think because the replay showed straight away or something, maybe. I
Yeah, I don't know. But no, usually they give it a bit of time. Who cares anyway, bro? It was a shit call from the beginning. Shouldn't even have to be been challenged.
don't
Then
know.
we got big news. The biggest thing to come out of
the
this
whole
game.
week. And the whole week.
100%. Nathan Cleary injured 20 minutes into the game. Pulled up, hammy.
Could be torn.
Could be a tear, even if it's a strain. He's out for
Probably at
Origin
least
2.
2-3 weeks.
He's out for Origin 2. There's no way he'll play Origin 2.
That's rough.
It is a big loss. Maybe what we need to get this fucking Penrith connection out of the fucking way.
We need to get that. We need to get rid of that Penrith connection. This is the only way we do it. I've got a half pairing in mind.
You got a pairing or a half player? Who would
No,
you get
a
to
pairing.
replace him? So you'll drop
pairing.
Luai and him.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Who is your pairing?
I'm going. It's been there before, but I'd go Adam Reynolds and Johnston.
Johnston.
Sorry,
Cody Walker.
Johnston. Cody Walker. What the f- yeah, that's bad. No,
Alright, and you got.
Cody Walker, yeah, and that Latrell Cup.
So now you want a Rabbitohs link. Campbell Graham on one centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam
So
Murray
what
is
did
locked.
you say?
Cam Murray.
You said Adam Reynolds and Cody.
Yeah.
They're gonna do Hines and Law.
That's probably going
Yeah,
to
so
be. I'll tell you what I
I'm
want.
similar to him.
Who?
Damien Cook, hooker. Adam Reynolds, Cody Walker, and Latrell on the left.
And Cody Graham. And Campbell
And Cameron
Graham.
Murray fielding.
And Campbell Graham.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You wouldn't think Hines Walker.
I just don't want. Nah,
Nah.
no connection there.
These blokes
The
are
whole
played
point of
together.
Cleary and Luai was the connection.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was rubbish. It's worked one series out of the past 4.
But these blokes have done it all together before, except for they won a grand final together, did they not?
Because Luai and Cleary have won 2 grand finals in a row together,
But they.
and they won an Origin together.
But it's seasoned. It's seasoned.
I
Everyone
don't
knows
know,
the
man.
playbook.
I think he's the best half in the game right now.
Who?
After Cleary is Hines.
Hines.
You
Yes.
pick him, and you pick the most informed halfback. 5'8". Fuck these club connections,
Who's the most
bro.
informed 5'8"?
Right now, Cody Walker.
Okay, so you do the Hines Walker.
I do Hines Walker. Pick on fucking form. We try these club connections, bro. It's going to be the same. What did South do? Play down the left wing. We might as well add Alex Johnson as well.
Should we fix the shoot?
No, but that's the same problem with Penrith.
No,
It's the
but-
same exact problem.
No, it's not the same
It's
playbook, but everyone knows.
Yeah,
the
but all you have to
playbook.
do now is let's watch fucking how Rabbitohs play. Left, left, left. It's the same thing, boy. It's gonna be the exact same thing. Bro, pick off form. Pick your best fucking 17.
Well, even on form, they're not doing too bad.
Who?
Adam Reynolds and
Yes,
Cody
yes,
Walker.
but you telling me Hines this year's been better.
Hines will be there 100%.
Yeah, but
I reckon Hines should be half. 5'8" Cody Walker.
But
That's
listen,
not gonna happen, but.
You're talking to Zubbly fucking.
Wait,
Freddie.
that's not gonna happen. There's no way that's gonna happen.
Freddie's gonna. go-
Luai's 5'8", guaranteed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because he set up 2 tries for us in
Yeah.
Origin 1.
And
What a
and
performance.
Jamin Simon's gonna be a halfback.
Yeah, Jack Cog is going to play.
Jamison.
Some fucking bloke from Penrith's gonna be in there. Put Dylan Edwards at fullback too. While you're
It's
there.
it's hard. It's hard to see what it does. If it was us, I think it's a simple decision. But with fucking, what's his name? Fitler, I don't know what he needs to fucking... We gotta sack him. I don't give a fuck. He's the biggest problem.
There has to be a lot of changes in that New South Wales team, regardless of those injuries. Before those injuries,
Angus Crichton.
no. Cameron Murray at lock.
I was saying Jack
Basically, his
DeBell's
bench needs to come on.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah,
The
he's going
bench
to
needs to
sleep.
come on the field. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah,
That's a shoot.
start them.
That's the biggest thing.
Yes, and you need Damien Cook at hooker.
100%.
Oh yeah, you need Damien Cook. Even
You
though
need-
Happy had a good game,
Yeah, Appy
you'd
had-
rather someone with
you
that,
either put
with that
Appy at
gas tank.
14
Yeah.
or you put Burden at 14. That's it. There's no two ways about it.
Burden for any other coach, 100%.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we copped an injury in the centres and they go for a Hines there. If fucking Burden's there, he fits that role.
Yeah, but you
perfectly.
don't like hindsight.
Hines?
Hindsight.
We just have to throw that in there, yeah?
Do you know what hindsight?
Yeah, like
In
no one
hindsight,
said no one said
yeah.
the
So
injury
you
coming.
didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But again, you said it way before that. He was your 14 in your
Yeah,
in
oh,
your
I said it, yeah.
Origin
Yeah,
picks.
Yeah.
You said either Appy Coruscant with Cook starting or Burden, which fuck, looking at it now would have been a masterstroke.
Oh, you're a tackle monster. But all good.
We would have had a better
Oh,
crack
Yeah,
at him.
And not even in attack, bro. That bloke hits a line like no one hits a line, bro.
yeah, put a halfback in the centres. Good decision.
No, they put a centre in at halfback.
What? What? Who?
Ah, I thought you were talking about Burden at the dog.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Hines.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Hines at the Blues.
Yeah, because he's Burden's a centre. It was a bit confusing.
All good, mate.
So let's get back to the game. Panthers 26, Dragons 18. Ravalawa had a good game,
He did.
other than a couple of errors, but
Poor Jack DeBella went to sleep. He
yeah,
was
Jack
out.
DeBell,
He
he's
was
still
out.
asleep.
He'll
Poor
go
guy.
for 2
Ah, he woke up, I say. He was walking
He
around.
was good?
Yeah, he was walking around the
Alright,
tank.
alhamdulillah. I thought he was dead, bro. That was bad.
But he looked
I
asleep.
was
He was-
smiling at the
gone.
bench at the end.
He was, I didn't say that, but he was gone.
Yeah, he was
Like-
asleep.
Z's, and that's, we'll finish up on that. Panthers 26, Dragons 18. That's the round 14 wrap up.
Wrap it up.
And just what happened, well, when was it? 2 days ago, so just to do with the NRL.
Oh,
before we
Dylan
move
Brown.
on. The Dylan Brown, what's happening with Dylan Brown is being charged with 5 counts of sexual touching. Now this is a touchy subject.
It's an allegation.
Allegations,
first of all.
alright.
Nothing's been confirmed.
Well, he's been charged.
No, he's been charged.
He's been charged.
I has.
Yes. Okay, so he's got
Still
a court date,
allegations.
everything. We don't know what's going to happen. I think he's been stood down by Parramatta. They've yet to come out and make any announcement. He has
It
been.
depends. It's I think the ruling is if it's a court case that has potential jail time of more than some certain years, then they drop it.
Oh yeah, by NRL it has to get stood down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know anything yet. No more details come out. This is all that's come out. He has been on fire.
Oh wow, he's been freaky.
He's been on fire. You've been talking about him for a very long
It's
time.
obviously shit for him. This can. So if he does play this week, this can play in his mind as well.
100%.
I won't say it's shit for him because if he done it, then suck shit. He deserves it. But if he's innocent, then it's shit.
I'm saying shit on his career now.
What is it?
Says the club has advised the NRL integrity unit as per our normal process. As it is a police matter, the club will not be making further comments at
Yeah.
this time.
So we've got nothing.
It'll be
From,
Monday or Tuesday. I'll come out.
nothing
The
from
thing is-
Parramatta. Nothing from Parramatta. Yeah, that's what we're gonna learn something about it. If he's been dropped, excuse me, and it's pretty big now. You know, if he's done it again,
You deserve what you're getting.
100%, you deserve it. You know, whatever, he deserves it, right?
But if he
Now,
hasn't,
if he hasn't done it, it's a continuous cycle that's happening to these athletes.
Yeah.
All right, it happened with a lot of athletes. I'm going to name them because at the end of the day, you don't know nowadays whether they're guilty with it or not. But at the end of the day, just hopefully the truth will come to light. And if he is innocent, he gets off. And if he's guilty, he will cop the time.
regardless of the outcome, hopefully the outcome is justice for
Whatever happened, yeah,
whatever
100%.
happened,
Whatever, fairly ruled. But you never know nowadays, man. Some females are out there with evil intentions. But again, rugby league players, not all, of course not all.
No, I'm just saying, it's not only like the rugby league players.
Because I was going to say, there's rugby league players, they've got, honestly, the dumbest athletes in the world.
Yeah.
Rugby league players, what they do,
Put a bit of alcohol in them and they fucking lost their mind.
they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, they think they're untouchable, so hopefully whatever happens is the right outcome that comes from that story. Alright, and then we'll move on. FA Cup final. Manchester City 2. Manchester United 1.
I want to start this, alright?
This hurt.
So my phone was on loud. The game kicks off, right? So we get a notification. It goes ding. It goes ding.
Match started.
Yeah, the match started. Anyways, I looked to my left because I had a friend there. And I was being a smart ass to him. All I heard was the sound effect.
So
Mate,
For a goal.
the app makes.
I was like, there's no way. I look at my phone. 1 minute off, 1 minute gone. Man City
Not even
1-0.
15 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shot was 1 minute
13
there.
seconds was
And then the guy next to me saw the phone.
Why don't you say his name? What's going on? You don't like it?
Oh no, are we allowed to say name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and Carl look at the phone together like, no way. We look up at the screen.
Yeah, but what about him
Mate.
before? He goes, I reckon they're going to score in the first
Yeah,
minute.
he calls it and then Kyle gets up and high fives. Oh, you called it, mate. Like, because he knew the whole time. But we just looked at each other and then we looked up on the screen and then Kyle goes, I reckon they're going to score first minute. Bang. Gun against Lottery.
What a fucking shot, can I say?
What a save by Dale.
De Gea did very minimal to save it, but
Minimal.
Listen, De Gea, the goal was beautiful. The way he took it, fell to him, bang, fucking volley.
within 13 seconds,
It's
it went
beautiful.
from the keeper
Keeper,
out to the midfielder.
yeah, but then
No, it's long.
Lindelof
Yeah,
got the last touch before he got to Gundogan. Hits it on the volley, scores, beautiful. But we dealt with it so poorly.
Very poorly.
We dealt with that. It's a long ball. It's a long ball. You use the long ball there. Just clear it out of there. Clear it out of there. Okay? So, Lindelof, he headers it back like in front of his goal, not towards the sideline, in front of his goal. You never do that. You never do that. From under 8, bro, if you're playing centre back, they teach you. Or anyone, header it out, away from the goal.
Yeah.
Away, not towards it. He headers it to in front of the goal. Gundogan
Blind
comes
fill.
in, unmarked.
Off the volley.
The strike was gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
It was unbelievable. It was as well the way he hit it off the right side of his foot. It was beautiful. And De Gea didn't even try.
It's fucking
Just
beautiful.
try. If you try, I'll be happy. But he didn't even try. He just let it go. And I know, like, and halfway through the game, 1-1 with Haaland, and he saved it,
Yeah.
which was a great save. But still, like that, that's how you make your money, brother.
Surely,
You're a
but
keeper.
That one was going in all day. I think
No,
that,
he
if
didn't
he
even
dies,
try,
if he dies,
because he was closer to that
If
post.
I was a United fan, I'd be more disappointed at the second.
A second goal was fucked as well. So anyway, so they go up 1-0, and then United very, very lucky, okay, because we hadn't really created a clear chance up until that point. Very, very lucky. I think it was Aaron Wan-Bissaka was down the right and he crossed it.
Grealish.
Now Grealish jumps up, bang, his hand was stretched out away from his body. And, oh no, sorry, the ball's coming into Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Stretched out away from his body, the ball comes back in from Wan-Bissaka, hits him in the hand. Clearly a penalty. I don't know why people were upset with that call.
People actually upset with
Yeah,
it.
people were upset saying, no, only United would get that call. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Hand clearly away from the body, not a natural position.
Yeah, it's up all that.
Now they're saying it's too close because like sometimes the referee won't give a penalty because the ball where it's hit from in his hand are way too close. But it doesn't change the fact that his hand is stretched out away from his body.
As a City fan, right, it's a penalty all day.
Yeah.
The only thing that really irritated me was the way he celebrated, like he's won the treble from a penalty. That's what really irritated me.
Well, it's a goal. You want to celebrate it.
Yeah, alright.
Weren't you having sex with the other guy?
Yeah, but that's off a screamer, not off a fucking
But it
penalty.
doesn't,
goal
at the
is
end
a
of the
goal.
day, they're all worth it.
I
One.
know, but
They're all worth
it's
one.
a measly penalty.
Look, how you
They're all worth one.
Stop being little kids.
But I wouldn't celebrate a penalty that hard. Like you script my ears blew up.
See, but this is coming from someone who doesn't know football. Because a goal is a goal.
Okay, I'm happy for
They're
you.
all worth one.
I know they're worth one, yes.
I lost my voice celebrating. Well, I lost my voice celebrating the penalty.
Okay,
A goal is a goal.
okay, yeah. Anyway,
And you take it.
oh yeah, you take it. Of course, I'll
You
be happy
fucking
with it.
take it. You celebrate it hard. That's,
Yeah, that's how
but then you're saying fucking United score. They go celebrate. Of course, it's all City on that side. What you want him to run 100 meters?
No, not him. I'm talking about.
Oh,
No,
it's about us.
No, I'm talking about you guys.
Though we got upset screaming.
What the fuck? It's a penalty. It's a goal.
Hey, Man City fans, it's a sook.
It's not a sook. Like it made the game interesting.
It's a
That's
goal.
it.
Haaland
What's
scored
wrong?
tap-ins all year, and he's calling the greatest soccer player ever. Not you, City fans. They're running away with it. But you take him. He scored 36 goals in the season. Wow. You break them all down. I think one was outside the box.
Yeah, but
But
it's
they
not
all
a
count.
penalty,
They
yeah.
all count. He scored some penalties as well.
Yeah, he did.
They all count. They're all one. Anyway.
Right, moving on.
Anyway, so they run to the sideline, celebrate, bang, and Man City scum, because that one Man City are scum. Thank you, perfect representation of your club. Throws a lighter onto
Why
the
are you
field.
categorizing all of us?
Throws a lighter onto the field.
Did I throw the
Scum.
lighter?
If you were there, you probably would have.
No. Let's, we've
No, you didn't.
one incident of someone throwing anything onto the field.
That's snitching.
Yes, it's a scum.
Snitch.
Anyway,
Come
Very,
here.
a very similar incident to the one that happened in the
because I
Tigers
didn't
game.
throw it at anyone. I threw it onto the
It's
field.
because you can't throw that far.
They were on the other side of the field,
Exactly, you can't throw that
like
far.
200 meters away. It's saying that, even if the...
The field's
If it was 100 meters, man.
Yeah, we're in the crowd. Where we were sitting, man.
You ran down.
Where were we sitting? Yeah,
Yeah.
by the time I went down, the penalty was taking everything. I've got short legs as well. Took me a while to get down there.
Yeah, you know, I think you threw it when they were like walking off
Walking up the field, the game was done.
The ref was in the
People
tunnel.
gone
He
home.
made sure no one could see him do it.
The ref was in the tunnels.
Anyway, yeah, so he gets hit with a lighter, whatever.
That's fine.
Half ends 1-1, and we were starting towards the end of that second half, starting to make our way back in there.
Yeah.
Especially Garnacho.
At that point,
Ganacho, what a gun.
yeah, so,
Kombucha.
this is the first half before Garnacho came on. We were starting the thing. Now in the United team, I thought Ericsson was very, very
Subpar.
not subpar, but he was very ineffective. His play
They
style,
didn't use him much.
he's too slow.
But he touched the ball.
But you guys are gonna have the ball. He should have started McTominay. You guys have the ball.
Yeah.
We know that. You guys are gonna run. We need runners. Fred was, he played very well. Why? Because it's just crazy energy.
Does he look like a Fred to you?
He does. Looks exactly like a Fred. When I think of like Fred, I think of him.
Yeah.
Not Fred Flintstone. Him.
Yeah, that's the Fred.
Alright.
What name would you give him?
I don't know.
I'll give him like Oluwapu.
Musa.
Musa. Dembele.
Maybe.
He might look like a Dembele. Because he doesn't look Brazilian.
Ebaba.
I don't want to give him a Barber. There's only one above him. But he looks like it. Anyway, what are we doing with this?
I don't know.
Alright, so Fred brings in this energy and he just runs around. There's no tactic to it, but it's just energy. And he was just hounding De Bruyne everywhere he went. Alright? Tried to
Eddie shut him down quite a bit.
shut him down as much as he can. De Bruyne's De Bruyne, right? With Eriksen, it was very slow build up. Gundogan, when he had the ball, he was just outrunning him. Sancho, completely ineffective.
Very ineffective.
Yeah, a few times we get in the box, just blast it. No, he wants to have sex with the ball.
Yeah, there's so many times. Like there was one where he made like a
He dribbled
he had
through
like a
him.
10 meter sprint where he was
And
dribbling past
he
it,
buckles last second.
and all he had to do was shoot, just shoot. Nah, he's trying to, like he said, make love to the ball,
He buckled so hard.
bro. And even before that, like there was times where the ball was played to him 1-on-1 with Diaz, and he couldn't get past him. That pace wasn't there. And then you see in the second half started. When the second half started, so what? 15 minutes in, Gundogan again. You can talk us through this goal.
It was a corner. No, was it a free kick?
Free kick.
It was a free kick on the right side of the
And
field.
a free kick that Fred took down De Bruyne. Yeah.
Which should have been a yellow card easy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah,
Took down De Bruyne.
Fred takes down De Bruyne, gets a
He
gets
didn't
a yellow.
get no, he didn't get a yellow for that one.
He didn't even
He
get
got the yellow before?
After.
Anyway, so they take a cross, misses everybody, bounces right in front of Gundogan, puts his
Shins it.
foot straight
He
through
shinned
it,
it.
hits it very poorly. It bounces like 3 times and just goes into the corner of the post.
De
corner of the
Gea
goal.
gets a hand to
De
it.
Gea does get a hand to it. He jumps, gets a hand to it, but like deflects it straight into the goal.
Side netting, yeah.
It was a goal that he probably should have saved. Like it bounced 3 times before he got anywhere near the goal.
He should have saved
He
it.
had plenty of time to see where that ball was going.
The only thing you can say for De Gea's defense is he might have seen it late because he got through the gap between Varane and I can't remember who else was there. Got through that gap, but bro, the ball had no pace behind it. It was mishit
It was very mishit.
by.
The only thing I
Gundogan.
can say probably as well, the defenders probably obstructed his vision on where that
That's
ball
what I'm
was.
saying. But he still had a lot. Like it wasn't fast paced,
No, it wasn't.
and he got a hand to it. As a keeper, you have to have a stronger hand there.
He misjudged his
You
dive.
have to have a stronger hand.
Yeah.
And he was in the right position. He was in the center of the goal, so he recovered both sides. And he, as soon as that goal went in, I looked at Moash was sitting next to me. I'm like to him, bro, the game's done.
Yeah. I was done from there.
Yeah,
my
because
gun's
the first United goal was a penalty.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way we're gonna
Other
get
than
back
penalty,
into
yeah,
it.
it's going to be
We're
hard.
not gonna get back into it. But
But in saying that, when
Garnacho came
Kombucha,
on. Yeah.
Garnacho.
I'm calling him kombucha.
when Garnacho came on for Ericsson, and then McTominay came on for Sancho. So McTominay played midfield. Garnacho played on the left.
A lot better, man.
It was a
Garnacho loves
lot
a
better.
risky shot, man.
Yeah, well, he shoots.
He shoots.
That's what we're talking about. Sancho, he wasn't shooting.
You need
But
that.
Garnacho, as soon as he opens up the space, he shoots, and he was very close to scoring
Ortega didn't have any issues
until he came on.
until he came on.
Yeah.
There was
I
even
remember
that
one time
save.
with Rashford had a good shot, but it just a bit too high.
That shot. There was even, bro. How many attempts did you have? It wasn't like attempts. They headed it off the line, close to the
that
goal line.
was that
And
was
then
our closest chance of scoring. A scrappy goal. That's the only way we would have probably scored, bro.
Ended up with Ortega barely nipping it
Nipping
over,
it over
the
the
top.
bar. Yeah, so I think it fell down. I think McTominay had a crack at it.
Rashford probably.
I think McTominay had 2 cracks. Didn't
Yeah, I think McTominay had 2 cracks at it. I think Rashford had 1 crack at it. Bro, like the ball was just not going in.
Yeah.
And then at the end, like you said, he hit it over the post, and that was our best chance other than the Garnacho shot. Because Garnacho opened up that angle,
Yeah.
shot, and it
Sent it a bit wide.
just literally kissed the post on the way out.
He wanted to bend it around
He
the
wanted
keeper.
to bend it. There wasn't a lot of bend on it, but it was a
He
beautiful
caused a lot of
shot.
problems, like even running
He did.
down to the sideline, then coming into the
Yeah.
box
Yeah.
slowly, looking
They
for
couldn't
people.
contain him. They really
But
couldn't.
the thing is, every time United got into the box, it was sky blue in there.
Yeah, well, they knew it was at that point. Even what's his name?
But even at the start of the game, United will make a breakthrough. It'll be 1-on-1. By the time Rashford, for example, would look,
yeah,
the whole blue team's back in there.
They're
Like,
very
But
well drilled, bro. They're very well
You
drilled.
got
normal,
to.
touching on
City wanted it a lot more than United.
Yeah, they won
Or
every first
every
ball.
aerial contest.
It
First,
doesn't help.
first or second
They're
attempt,
winning it, but it doesn't
they were
help.
winning.
It doesn't help
yeah,
when
every long kick from
De Gea.
Ortega straight
Yeah,
to
to
them.
City.
Every kick from De Gea straight to them.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like the De Gea ones when he kicked it. It wasn't like he was giving the United player a 50,
Yeah, no,
50
straight to
shot at it.
City,
It was
straight.
straight to City.
Like
It
I'm
was
clearing
straight
it,
to a
that's
City
it. I'm not
player.
giving it to anyone. Yeah.
Straight to City, and I was like, man. And this day and age, like I love De Gea. Without him, bro, United would probably be relegated at this point. There was a few seasons where he won, I think, 3 years in a row as player of the
Oh, yeah,
season.
saves
He
pulling
was,
off,
yeah.
and he is. You can't take credit away from him. He was one of the best keepers in the world.
Yeah, he won the Golden Glove in the Premier League. But in this day and age, you need a keeper who can play with his feet.
Yeah.
You need it.
And you've said it before.
Yeah, Edison, who's like shot stopping, he's not the best, but with the ball at his feet, he's number 1. Manuel Neuer was the first one to come out and play like that. But Manuel Neuer is he's one of a kind.
He's a class above.
Is this still around?
Yeah. He's one of a
getting
kind.
old, but
He's one of a kind where he was the best shot stopper and he was the best with the ball at his feet. You're never going to get a keeper like that. Closest I see is Allison right now, who can pass the ball 70 yards and save shots
I've seen him
one-on-one.
always pass to Salah, always.
Yeah, so, but you need it now. You need keepers who can play with their feet.
The only other keeper that I remember was like that was Michael Schwarzer.
Michael Schwarzer.
Australian keeper, lad.
It's a shot stopper, cuz. That's back in the day. No one played like that.
Yeah.
This is new. This sweeper keeper, the keeper that comes out, not afraid to run. It's a new thing. Of course, you had like your players who tried it, but they were like cult heroes. Like they didn't make it big, but Neuer was the first one, and Bayern showed the way to do it,
Made it a staple.
and everyone followed. Anyway, so that was probably our last and biggest chance. Those headers that wouldn't go in. After that, game ends 2-1, City win. I've been so devastated, honestly, so devastating. Like, it's not even the fact that I wanted United to win. If we were playing, I was gonna say Liverpool, but that's bullshit. If we were playing like an Arsenal, I wouldn't care as much.
What about Chelsea?
I wouldn't care as much. I don't
City's
care as
too
much.
big.
It's just not even because if we were playing City and let's say Arsenal won the league or you lost to Real Madrid in the semi-finals,
You just don't want City to win the treble.
that's it. That's all. I don't want City to win the treble. I really don't want City to win the treble. It scares me.
Oh, don't be a dickhead.
Treble, baby. We're winning it.
Yeah, bro. If they win it, honestly, as much as I hate City, I don't hate it as much as Liverpool, right? Because last year I was full City fanboy when it was using Liverpool,
Yeah.
but.
But hey, this reminds me. Remember that time you commented on a guy's post on Facebook, and for your profile, grabbed the United picture?
No. So this is back in the day.
Something like that.
Back in
I
the day,
remember
I
that,
didn't
yeah.
watch football. Like people ask me, who do you go for? I go United, right? But I didn't care. I was not really into it. We grew up. If you watch soccer, you were a cat, right?
Yeah, he played at your worst.
Yeah, that's what. But if you
I
watch
played it for
soccer,
years,
you're a
man.
cat. No, we used to play, but if you watched it and you supported a team and you were full on, remember the two guys at school? They used to love soccer. They used to always talk about it. What's wrong with them? Get a room.
Go play a real man sport.
Yeah. All
We
right,
used
we'd
to
say
say that.
rugby league. All right. So anyway, I found this jersey and it looked really nice on me, so I put it on. And then anyway, I ended up this picture was my profile picture, and then I really got into football after that. But I didn't support the team that jersey belongs to. Anyway, so
Who
then
was it?
I got into an argument with some guy on Facebook about how Manchester City's a fake club, plastic club, oil money, this that, and then this guy goes through my profile and finds this picture of me in this
Like
jersey.
5 to 10 years ago.
It was
Man City jersey?
It was a Man City jersey.
He grabs that and posts it in
He
the
grabs
I
it
remember
and
it.
he puts it there. He goes, "Yeah, plastic fan." Bro, I went on Facebook. I deleted the picture. I deleted the comments and I blocked the guy.
Hey, he pumped it. There's nothing
He
you can say.
pumped me.
There's
What do I
nothing-
say back to that?
You can't.
What do I say back to that?
I'm a plastic.
He handed you
I did
your
end
ass.
up burning that jersey, but
Did you?
yeah, I had it on recording, but it was on my old phone.
He handed you your ass and spanked it.
He pumped me. Absolutely pumped
So
me.
online, he's 0-1. I'm 1-0 against Bold Sloth.
Yeah,
You are
Just gonna say
a
that.
bold sloth.
yeah, I got pumped by that guy. So yeah,
Oh, there's a KFC bucket guy too.
but that was ages
Did you
ago.
block me?
Probably.
That was ages ago.
Do you want to say anything to him if he's watching now?
Who?
That guy. Oh,
Go fuck yourself. Suck
Look.
my dick. Get off my fucking channel. Or our channel, sorry, my bad.
Well,
Our channel, our channel.
Took ownership.
Our
Pitch
channel, our channel.
Ali's pitch podcast.
No, our channel.
Anyway,
All right.
in saying that, because City won, Ali was supposed to do a forfeit and eat a whole raw onion.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
But because his whole life is in shambles right now,
Let him off.
and he's backed out of the fucking.
I'm not backed out. We'll do it some other time.
We'll do it some other time.
He'll be on TikTok.
Make sure you follow the socials in the description. Our
Yeah.
TikTok, our Instagram will be on that.
We'll put it on
I
TikTok.
will eat a full raw onion.
Oh,
Gives me-
I've done it before. It's the worst. For a full week, all I could smell was onion. It was disgusting. But
he
I'll
ate
do
like
it.
an apple
I'll do
that
it.
day as well.
It's not going to make me feel bad, but it's the forfeit.
No,
No. I'll do it.
He's a doggies fan. It's
I'll
all
do it just in a couple of weeks' time. All right. So
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
that is. Just with that City game, it ended like. For me, I thought United was gonna win, but I thought it was literally gonna be City will have 25 shots, we'll have 3, we'll scrape through.
No, it was close.
We'll
enough.
scrape through, bro. We ended up with 15 shots, 3 on target, City ended up with 13 shots, 5 on target. So it was a very close game.
I'll tell you what I realised about you have a cracker starting side.
Yeah. Well,
But you only have like two or three players on the bench that can actually
yeah, but
come
you
on.
got to
and do
understand that
Depth of
City
shot,
is the only team in the world like that.
something. Yeah.
City is the only team in the world like that, who at any point they can just sub everyone off and bring on a fresh team that can go and win everything they've won this season.
Literally.
City's the only team like that. Alvarez has been their backup striker. He's outscored every United player other than Marcus Rashford this year,
You're a striker.
which is our starting striker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's missed half the season. So Martial has had chances.
He.
Weghorst,
Can we just say he's accomplished a lot this year?
he's accomplished. He's about to accomplish
Everything in 1 year.
It's impressive. So next week we're going to watch the Champions League final. It is Milan versus Man City. They're going for a treble. The last time they had a chance at a Champions League final, they did bottle it. So Pep has learnt from that, I reckon, and I reckon he's going to win. It's going to be heartbreaking for me as a United fan, but you know what?
But there's still a chance, which helps.
There is. But
Inter Milan can pull it out.
they got to go
I
defensive.
think it's a 90-10 chance.
I think it's a
It's
99-1 straight out.
We'll say 70 just for the sake of it.
99-1.
No way.
I reckon it's so
I'm
done.
being generous with the
I think
90-10.
it's so done. Anyway, that's it for the podcast. So you might have noticed the the mics were off for the first 45 minutes of this episode. So we do apologise about that, but they're on now. So the last 15 minutes you would have enjoyed, but we do apologise. A bit of technical
I'll give him a
difficulties.
sensational noise.
I guess the producer's not getting paid this week.
Yeah, no. So the producer
Definitely not getting paid
stuffed
this
up, but what do you do? Deleted around 45 minutes worth of
Raw content.
volume.
The
Yeah.
producer has a lot of editing, a lot more than before, so I feel like that way outweighs.
Oh, this one's going to take at least 2 days to edit.
All right. So again, sorry about that. So make sure you go follow us in the description below. Our socials will be down there, and we will see you next week. Oh, you know what? No. On Thursday, we're going to change it up a little. On Thursday, we're going to be dropping our previews for the round to come in the NRL. Okay, so EPL is done. It's focused basically. If you just enjoy the NRL, just want to watch more content, we're going to give you more content. We're breaking down every week as it happens before, and then you're going to have this episode as always, a review of that round. So probably be around a half an hour episode every week, just talking about the games coming up.
Yeah.
For the New South Wales State of Origin, they'll always have special episodes.
Yeah. So every time there's a special occasion, for example, you had the Origin games, there's going to be a special about that. EPL ended, we've done a special episode about that. So anytime there's something big like that, there'll be a special episode different to our week-to-week programming. But, you know, when we get there, you guys will know about it. And that is it for the episode. Peace. Hello and welcome to Sports Pitch Podcast, episode number 10. Sad moment, I can't use my hands anymore.
I could always use my hand.
Take my strong hand.
Alright. The least of my fucking worries. 2 minutes.
3 times you saw 3.
Look at what my state!
I understand.
I'm in the worst fucking state!
Don't tell me starting again. Surely not.
Hello, welcome to Sports Pitch Podcast. Episode 10. The people...
Yep.
Hello and welcome to Sports Pitch Podcast. Episode number 10. We can use each other's hands. We'll use each other's
Hell, but just do it for fucking 4th time.
Alright, let's just...
Kicked him in the face, absolutely wrestling a bit